That Drake's head ass.
Fuck, I gotta focus.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna get all of these wrong?
Welcome to Lowering the Bar. I'm your host, Vibbs. Robert Frost, Maya Angelou, Walt Whitman, Champagne Poppy, a.k.a. Drake, a.k.a. Aubrey Graham. Who are these people? They're cultural icons with books of poetry. But can Barstool tell the difference between a poem from Drake's new book or a poorly constructed Twitter draft from a Barstool employee? Find out on this episode of Lowering the Bar. Tommy Smokes, welcome back to Lowering the Bar.
Hey.
Who's your favorite poet?
Probably Bow Wow.
I guess Robert Frost, I had to pick one, but no, I don't like poetry. I always hated it.
What was it like going to high school with Robert Frost?
I just listen to Chelsea Cutler.
What if I told you Chelsea Cutler is a poet?
Okay, so we'll go with Chelsea Cutler.
Probably Drake.
Yeah? All right.
Michelle Silverstein is
Hey.
probably my favorite poet.
The Pope. The Pope is a poet.
Catholics do have bars when they're just like,
They do.
on the holiest day of the year, and they just go on like, may you have righteous wealth and good tidings.
Yeah.
So the game is, Drake just released a book of poetry. All of the poems in it just seem like a random thought that he's had that he,
A little infringement on Tommy's Thursday Thoughts, perhaps?
I think you're right. We are going to be playing a game
Okay.
called Drake or Draft. So I decided to take Drake poems and mix them with Twitter drafts of employees in the Barstool office.
How did you get people's Twitter drafts?
I went around and said, hey, can I have your Twitter drafts?
Okay.
That's what everyone asks that.
Were
like,
they
how
all
do you-
racist?
Yeah.
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 I think I'm gonna be good at this. Nobody knows Aubrey like I know Aubrey.
Question 1. Fame frees people up to be exactly who they are.
That's Drake. It's gotta be Drake.
I'll let you look at
That
it.
has to be Drake. That's a Drake.
I'm gonna say that's Drake. I'm gonna guess Drake. I hope it's Drake. I'm gonna guess Drake.
That's Drake.
I'm gonna go Drake because that's crazy if someone at Barstool was gonna tweet that.
Draft.
Who?
Kelly Keegs.
Was she serious about that?
Ah, I forgot I work with people like Kelly Keegs.
Number 2. Outfits so cold feel like Italian ice.
That's a draft.
No one at this office is in a position to say that whatsoever.
That's Drizzy. That's Drake if I've ever heard of Drake.
I feel like Marty Mush or someone might have tweeted that, maybe Tommy Smokes. I'm gonna go draft.
I feel like that's Drake. It's gotta be Drake.
I feel really awkward right now.
That's mine. That's mine.
This is yours.
Like I'm writing a rap song right now.
That is Tommy Smokes.
Oh my god.
And I'll give you bonus points.
Slap him.
Number 3. Said you're 1 in a million, not 1 in 7.8 billion. Relax.
This feels like a KB draft. Man, that's tough. Drake.
I feel like that relax at the end, like that's Drake. I'm gonna go Drake.
Drake.
So Drake.
This has gotta be Drake or Big Av.
That is Drake, correct. Everest is probably easier to get over than you.
Drake.
I want to say that's Donnie because he's been to Everest, but it's Drake.
I'm gonna go Drake.
That is correct.
Yes!
This seems like a simple one. There's not
Yeah.
much wordplay to it, but Drake loves talking about.
Like getting over
Getting
women.
over women,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. He seems to have many qualms with women.
Number 5. Tell Guinness I know who the most annoying bitch is.
That's gotta be draft, and I need to know who, but draft. That's gotta be us. That's a Twitter draft.
I feel like this is I feel like these are all Kelly Keegs.
That has to be a draft. That feels like something a lot of people here would say or tweet.
Draft.
That's Drake.
Fuck, I gotta focus.
That's
You
Drake?
think one of your coworkers would call a woman a bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
In a second.
Yeah.
They'd call their own mom a bitch.
That would be like a nice thing for them to say.
Number 6. It's better to be off the beaten path than to be on the path beating off.
That's us. Twitter draft.
There's just no way Drake said that, so that has to be a draft.
That's a Wonton Don original.
That is.
That's a draft.
Drake doesn't talk about beating off like that, I feel.
Right. Yeah. And I think if he ever talked about beating off, he would just say like stroking my long cock. something
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
A monster ass cock.
What?
Is it my monster ass cock?
I heard 7. There are 2 types of women in this world. Women who like giving head and women who I don't like.
I think that's my Twitter draft.
That's Drake.
That is Drake.
That's clearly Drake.
This is either Nick Terraney or Drake, but I think it's Drake.
I'm gonna go Drake.
That is correct.
Yes. That's so Aubrey of him.
Drake. That is straight Drake, and that is one of the best poems I've ever read. The first time I read it brought a tear to my eye.
That's Drake.
That's crazy.
This is the crown jewel of his poetry book.
That's brilliant. That's a draft, I think.
Brother.
That's Drake again?
That's Drake. Number 8. Even my Door Dashers are catfishing. Can't trust anyone.
So one would assume that Drake wouldn't be using DoorDash, or he wouldn't be in any contact with them if he did.
Yeah.
You know what? Now that I think about it, Drake definitely doesn't do DoorDash.
It's a real thing that's happening to me, and it's something that I thought of, and I thought about tweeting it, but then I thought, like, will people try to cancel me for this? But I order things on DoorDash, Uber Eats, anything food delivery-wise. The picture looks like a very attractive young lady, and I don't think anything of it. I respect them, I don't objectify them.
Yeah.
But then they show up, and it's like a fat guy with a beard, and I'm just like, I think they think they're gonna get a higher tip.
Number 9. Sleeping is really just time travel when you think about it.
Is that Drake's head ass?
Kind of sounds like you.
I don't think that would fit the theme of his. But I think a Barstool employee would say that dumb, bite that dumb shit.
Barstool Hubs. Hubs said this.
Hubs.
He's not wrong though.
L. Ron Hubs.
10. I didn't finger her. I fingersed her.
What does that even mean?
Not one finger.
Oh.
Many fingers.
Oh.
Talking digits.
I don't feel like Drake does a lot of fingering. I think he probably just prefers to receive head.
That's Drake.
I think let's go with your Drake no hand stuff. I think that's a draft.
This is a Barstool employee.
That's correct. This is Nick Tarani.
No, I was gonna say it was it's either someone stealing from a famous comedian or Nick.
12. My therapist told me I need to stop listening to what people tell me. But if I take her advice, wouldn't I be listening to what people tell me?
That's gotta be just Kelly Keegs.
You say Kelly Keys. I see smokes when I read this.
Tommy doesn't go to therapy. He thinks he's above therapy. He thinks he's like the highest power. He thinks people should come to him.
That's Drake.
That is Drake.
Yeah.
Now, tell me that's not a Thursday thought.
Yeah, no, it's a good. I'm starting to see a lot of overlap between Drake and Thursday Thoughts.
That's what essentially this is. This is like Drake's book of Thursday thoughts.
We told that to Tommy, and Tommy's head just.
Okay.
These are real. Some of these are like making me think. If I take her advice, okay. I feel like a lot of people here don't go to therapy.
Draft.
That is Drake.
Therapist. Solved.
Women either know how to cook or breathe underwater. Find one who can do both.
That's stupid as hell. I don't even think that would pass the second step of Drake's publishing process. I'm gonna say Barstool employee.
This one will keep me up at night because I don't.
Drake.
I don't understand it.
Is it Drake?
That's got to be Drake again.
That's John Rich. Draft.
John Rich. What the hell is going on in that brain of yours, John?
What? Yeah. What was he thinking about?
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I like the premise of it. I was just gonna do a woman either know how to do this or this. Those are mostly just placeholders because that's not funny at all. And I meant to get back to it, and I never got back to it.
Number 14. Y'all more liquid than solid.
Drake. I feel like this is one where you want to make us think it's a Drake, but I think this is a draft.
That's Drake.
That is Drake.
Come on.
Do you know what this means?
That you guys aren't solid.
Yeah. You're okay. Yeah. That's
Liquid takes all shape. You know what I mean? Liquid takes any shape. If you're solid, that means you're sturdy.
This is a draft. This is not Drake. Or no, this is Drake. This is Drake.
Oh!
This is not a draft. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
He said that?
He said this. He was dumb enough to say this.
Okay.
John Rich, 11 for 3. Not bad. Not bad. 7 for 14. So 50%.
Good.
I got 70%. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Someone will do worse than.
So Tommy, with that question, you are not in the basement with Hubs and Clemmer.
I'd
You
like
are in
to
second place.
Never be in the basement with those two.
So you are in second
Gave him
place.
too much
That
credit.
officially gives you second
I'll
place.
take it.
Second place isn't bad. It ties you with Donnie at third place.
Okay.
9 of 14.
Okay. I think I did well.
Above 50.
Yeah.
Above 50%. Dead last goes to you.
Well, I am probably the oldest person that's answered these, so that probably makes sense.
Clemmer.
Oh, damn.
Clemmer was
Clemmer's
in there
ahead
too,
of me?
But Clemmer beat you by 1.
Okay.
Pretty
Of
good.
14, that you are tied for second, behind Roan.
All right. Well, he knows.
he
all
owns
pretty
the
well.
book.
Yeah.
But you're tied for second with John Rich.
All right. Me and the serial killer over there.